We know our economy is stronger when we reward an honest day's work with honest wages. But today, a full-time worker making the minimum wage earns $14,500 a year, even with the tax relief we put in place. A family with 2 kids that earns the minimum wage still lives below the poverty line. That's wrong. That's why since the last time this Congress raised the minimum wage, 19 states have chosen to bump theirs even higher. Tonight, let's declare that in the wealthiest nation on earth, no one who works full-time should have to live in poverty, and raise the federal minimum wage to $9 an hour.
Excuse me, sorry, Mr. President, but we have to interrupt this program for a very special message. This is Are You Serious? Let me ask you a question, Mr. President. First of all, raising the minimum wage to $9 an hour, what is it really going to do for us? Because if I recall, we'll still be under the poverty line, making $18,720 a year, or for $9 an hour. Now, second of all, what happens when the rates get raised, whether it's to $9, $10, $11, $12, and whoever else's rates raise? As far as like middle class, if they get up to $22,000, $25,000, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000, it doesn't matter. Manufacturers and employers are not going to swallow this loss. They're going to let it roll down like a domino effect down to the consumer, and they're going to raise the price of goods. The price of bread, milk, juice, eggs, electronics, and even rent is all going to rise at the same time. This is what happened when Clinton raised the minimum wage. When he raised the minimum wage, about 2 months later, the price of bread skyrocketed, the price of milk skyrocketed, and everybody all the employees never got to save any money because they were still spending the same ratio of expenses to income. So what are you doing? You're not doing anything for us. We appreciate the gesture. It was lovely, but you got to come better than that. Thank you.
We should be able to get that done. This single step would raise the incomes of millions of working families. It could mean the difference between groceries or the food bank, rent or eviction, scraping by or finally getting ahead. For businesses across the country, it would mean customers with more money in their pockets. And a whole lot of folks out there would probably need less help from government. In fact, working folks shouldn't have to wait year after year for the minimum wage to go up, while CEO pay has never been higher. So here's an idea that Governor Romney and I actually agreed on last year. Let's tie the minimum wage to the cost of living so that it finally becomes a wage you can live on.